up, friends, and welcome back to a new Foundation Standard video. And today you really gotta hear me out, okay? You know I don't like control, but I did see this deck, or like kind of a version of it, because I made a couple changes somewhere in a 5-0 league on MTGO, and I did a poll in the chat asking them, you know, what deck do you want to see me play? Of course, they voted for control. That's how it always goes. They want to torture me, and I figured, okay, let's just do this. Chat. This deck is super chill to play and wins so many games. More on that later. But what we're looking at here is basically mono white token control that splashes green for Up the Beanstalk and Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Now, Up the Beanstalk is probably one of the best ways to draw cards in Standard, 2 mana enchantment. When it enters and whenever you cast a spell at mana value 5 or greater, you get to draw a card. Now, in this deck, you also have access to Caretaker's Talent, another insane card advantage card, 3 mana enchantment. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, draw a card. Ability triggers only once each turn. You can then go into the level 2, which allows you to create a token that's a copy of target token you control. And the level 3 gives tokens +2/+2, so that's kind of like a win con in these decks. Now, the level 2 is super spicy in this deck list because you can copy the Everywhere token that Overlord of the Hauntwoods makes. So this is a 5 mana 6/5 with impending 3. And whenever the Overlord enters or attacks, you create a tapped colorless land token named Everywhere that is every basic land type. Now, that land token, when you copy it with the Caretaker's Talent, it's just untapped, right? So you're basically like activating Caretaker's Talent for free as you do that, which is incredibly spicy. And of course, like spending 1 mana to ramp up is crazy good. So that's a really sweet interaction that we're working with here. There's another more like Beanstalk value in this deck list too, because we're playing Ceased from Slumber. 5 mana instant, costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature, then you get to destroy a target creature. So this card, Beans sees it as you cast it, even if you spend 2 mana on it, so you basically get to destroy a target creature that's tapped for 2 mana and also draw a card while you're at it if you have Beans in play. Like I said, this card is not running out of card advantage. Now, another really spicy thing that you're working with in this deck list is 3 copies of Season of the Burrow. This is a 5 mana sorcery. You can choose up to 5 paws worth of modes, and you may choose the same mode more than once. So then we have the 3 paw mode. Return target permanent card in meta value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it. This is super relevant to bring back things like Caretaker's Talent, Up the Beanstalk, after people just remove it, because we all know there's a lot of enchantment hate in the format, and your copies of Season of the Burrow are just a fantastic way to get that back. I also really have enjoyed the double paw mode. Exile target non-land permanent, its controller draws a card, because, you know, being able to hit these creatures that need to be exiled or like permanents or whatever is incredibly relevant too. And then a deck list like this, where you're basically drawing like 20 cards a turn, you know, making your opponent draw 1 card is usually fine. So yeah, as it are like win cons in this deck list, I did shove in 2 copies of Overlord of the Mistmoors. This was not in the original list. I thought that was a crime. It's the 7 mana Overlord, 6/6, and whenever Overlord enters or attacks, create 2/2/1 white insect creature tokens with flying. So just incredibly powerful with the Caretaker's Talent, especially the level 3 Caretaker's Talent. It just puts a very fast clock on your opponent. Archangel Elspeth is also a great way to flood the board. Carrot Cake is also a way to flood the board and then get that pump up effect with the Caretaker's Talent. Or you can just do like a beatdown plan with Overlord of the Hauntwoods or a spicy Sunfall token. But yeah, like, I cannot believe I say this, chat. I really cannot believe that I'm doing that, because I hate control decks. But somehow, this deck was so kind to me. You don't understand, because I went 8-1. 8-1. All the way into, where did I end up going? Top 235? I was just chilling. I was listening to some good music, you know. I was fully in control of the game. The deck felt overpowered as fuck. It couldn't have gone better, so maybe this is the deck that finally has turned me into a control gamer. I'm not sure, I just love everything about it. 8-1 record, I mean, how fantastic is that? Well, with that being said, if you want to have a look at a way to like track your own games, I can definitely, just like I'm doing here, recommend downloading intap.gg using my link in the description below. And yeah, if you want to win some games too, I can definitely recommend checking out the SELESNYA deck. Because I've said it too during the gameplay, there's so many ways to play SELESNYA right now. There's Boggles, there's SELESNYA Artifacts, there's SELESNYA Aggro, and there's SELESNYA Control too. So investing in SELESNYA lands is probably like a really cool way to, you know, get a lot of value out of buying, you know, these lands that you might be needing. Where unlike, you know, when you're playing a Dimir deck, you're kind of locked into like the Dimir mid-range, it feels like. Selesnya, there's so many like different ways to play this, but I do wonder, is Selesnya just the flavor of the month? Because it's really, you know, since the start of the month, the Selesnya cage deck started popping up, then Selesnya aggro, you know, Selesnya like control now, artifacts. So let me know in the comments if you think Selesnya decks are going to stick around or if it's just the flavor of the month. I'm curious to hear what you say. With that being said, time to stop the yapping and let's get into the gameplay. This video is brought to you by Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard provides you with premium protection for your trading cards like their incredible katana sleeves, which are my absolute favorite for sleeving up my magic decks. Ultimate Guard has everything you need to keep your magic cards safe, secure, and stylish. If you're interested in getting the best sleeves on the market, make sure to use my link in the description below. Seize from Slumber in combination with Beans is fucked up though. That shouldn't work, but it does. I feel like the current challenge in Standard is like you're just looking for cards that say that they cost less if you meet a specific requirement, and then you shove Beans in it. Like, I wonder how many more of these like 5 mana cards we have that get discounted that are not seeing play but could be seeing play. Something to think about, you know? Food for thought. Like, what other cards are there? What other cards are there around that could, like, trigger Beans and we have not discovered yet? No One Left Behind. That's true, that does trigger Beans. I think I gotta be mindful. Yeah, town ain't big enough. Like, I'm talking about, like, hidden ones, you know? I'm talking about the ones we don't know of. What are those? The only one you haven't seen is Leyline Binding. Me? I've played Leyline before. I'm not innocent. I've committed crimes in my lifetime. Let's play this this banger. Not that St. Vincent doesn't make bangers, but you know. Okay. There's a Bean Insidious Roots build out there. Wait, what's the Bean Insidious Roots synergy? What cards are we looking for there? Mabel! Both like Black Overlord. You could have also just like equipped the Crack Flame that I didn't. Bolster Swarm, Overwhelming Remorse. Yeah, but that was like, that's kind of like the Glarp pile. That's kind of the Glarp pile, though. Played that before. Glarbin time. Curious to see what they do here. You gonna rage? You're gonna concede? Oh, okay. What the hell? Sure. Rise of the Varmints. Create X to 1 Varmints. Plot it. That doesn't trigger Beans, though, does it? If it doesn't trigger Beans, it's a bad card. Am I right, guys? Kidding. They rage quit. Yeah. God, we have so much for this matchup. Like, whoever initially designed this deck list fucking hates aggro decks. Look at the sideboard. Shit. I feel like Season of the Burrow is a little slow, isn't it? You don't blame him? No, yeah, like you don't, you know, but still it's like... Damn, homie. Because the whole main is already like kind of like taxed this to defeat red aggro, and then it's like, you know what, here is... And if I didn't change the sideboard, this deck would have 4 authorities. It would have Boonbringer, Valkyries, fucking Lyra Dawnbringer, and like... it wouldn't just end there. It's wild. Alright, I'm slamming an authority. My biggest enemy is me. God, split up with authority is so nasty. It's nasty. I don't think I need that. Yo, Paprika, what's up? What are we cooking today? We're playing a Selesnya control deck that did good in a league. A 12-12 Galta with beans. Would Galta trigger beans? Yeah, I guess so. If you like get the discount. I think it reads the same way. Unless it's like worded differently on those such cards, but I don't think so. You know, it's truly not a bad split up. But can we do better? That's the question. Can we do better? Do we want to do better? Or would it be greedy? I mean, I kind of want to take out the Heartfire hero too, to be honest. Alright, I'm a control player. I need to go for greed, you know. No, I'm a control player. We go greed, right? Like... Yeah, I know. I realized it too late. I should have just thought it through first, but... Let me eat some cake. Kinda need to get to a land here. Thinking's overrated. It always has been. It's true, it's true. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, shit. All of a sudden, everything I ever knew about Magic. Are these... Chat, are these untapped? I can't read anymore. It's always my nightmare. I hate... Like, don't ask me to read. It's good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Sweating, crying, shaking. I can't read anymore. God, a tapped Karen. It does feel good though, I won't lie to you. Damn, okay. They were taking that seriously. Well, I mean, what do we have to be aware of here? Because there's also going to be like the bivouacs and stuff. I think I'll just Beza. Not necessarily to stop the Nemesis, but to stop the bivouac, I think. We'll see what happens. I mean, I could also stop Karen. But that feels a little better. Chump blockers for days. I mean, I'll just destroy Karen right now anyways. Like, I'm always destroying Karen. Okay. It's funny how you call that card Karen. Yeah, and then yesterday when we tried to play a game of Phasmo, we played against a ghost, or we had to find a ghost called Karen. I was like, oh my god, universe is colliding. Crazy shit. Did Libby's download ever finish? I don't think so. I gotta think about this one. I think I Sunfall. Did I forget about Authority? Nah, they had to play it out anyways though, because it goes away. Damn, Archangel Elspeth ult. It's kind of cracked in its deck, isn't it? You return all no-land permanent cards of mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. My god, we can get a carrot cake back? That's crazy. Okay, this could be a problem. I like the idea of having a Sunfall token against like the 3/3 Sunfall against like the bivouac stuff. She carrot on my cake till I gain 3 life. I love that. You know, that sounds so fucking great. She carrot on my cake till I gain 3 life. Silly. Alright, we're gonna have to make some decisions. What are you swinging with? Surely the bivouac too, right? That is about, like, the strangest way to go about that, I feel. I could get rid of the Manifold Mouse. Chat, I need a fucking win con. Where is my overlords? Where are my homies? We're looking for any of our overlords. A Beza, like a Caretaker Stellant. Like the win cons are very far right now. Like we cannot find them. We cannot find them. I think that's where you get rid of that. You know what? Damn. Okay. The deck is not meant to win. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're playing a control deck, so we're basically just relying on our opponent to, you know, concede against us. Nah, but seriously, like, where are the win cons? Like, where are the caretakers, the overlords? Like, it's hard to find anything right now. Oh, good. Oh, that's a good card for them. That's a good card for them, for sure. Am I actually ulting to get a fucking carrot cake back? Am I this desperate? I mean, like, I guess so. Wow. Okay, well, there we go. Value. Value? Am I right, guys? I know, I'm embarrassed. You don't have to nice me while you're at it. I'm already full of shame. This is tragic. So embarrassing. Please look away. Remember the time we ulted the green planeswalkers? Yeah, life was good back then. Definitely. Oh shit, now all of a sudden they're respecting Elspeth. I see how it is. Garen dealt like 16 damage through life gain prevention. Like I said, I'm trying not to think about it. Garen has been an absolute menace. I should have gained so much life. God. Emblems to prevent life gain, am I right? So anyways, we finally found a win con. It's been long enough. Here's the Overlord. Surely we get out of this now. That's fine. So get two 2/1s with flying. Yeah, an absolute Karen. Okay. Yeah, the OG deck didn't even have the white Overlord. Even grindier. Alright, we got there though, we got there. Sure. Do feel like the Overlord should have been Legends. Especially because they're like laying there on the board and then you actually like have that downside of the Legend rule that like, you know, shit, I can't just chain two green Overlords behind each other because I'd have to sacrifice one of them. That would actually put a little bit of balance to the Overlords. I wonder why the fuck they didn't. Also, doesn't the name in a way imply that they should be Legends? Like, aren't they like the Overlord of an area in Duskmourn? You know? Like, how can you have multiple... I mean, I guess maybe you could, but... Yeah, like, it already suggests they are unique. Yeah, like, this is the Overlord of the Hauntwoods, you know? No, but it's like the Overlord. Not just a lord, right? Makes it like a little bit more... Yeah. I guess it's more like a class of demon. I guess so. I don't know. I feel like you could get away with it being Legends. Is kind of where I'm trying to get to. Overlord's just a job description, comes with extra responsibilities, no extra pay. Sure. You see them not being legendary as a late design change. Maybe they're underpowered. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. The Overlords are paid in exposure. Legends are usually story relevant. Yeah. But like you could make that work, right? Surely you could just work around it somehow. Damn, somebody's out here mainboarding Liliana in this day and age. That's kind of impressive. So what do? I bring back my caretaker. I mean, I can exile the Dread Knight, which is pretty dope. I can get rid of Liliana. I'm not sure how much Liliana is going to bother me. I'll be drawing a lot of cards, hopefully getting on the board a little bit. Doo-doo. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get rid of Lily. I want to be respectful. Okay, fuck, I forgot they put the rest on top. It'll be okay anyway. Well, the problem with Liliana is that I don't really have any board presence, you know? Okay, GG, problem fixed. That's the thing with Lily, like, we had no board presence, so... You know, that you really put yourself in a position where you're like, oh, Liliana doesn't really matter, I have a card draw, like, the uptick doesn't do shit to me, and then before you know it, you're gonna get ulted. I've been in that spot with the Liliana many times. Where the opponent was just like thinking that she wasn't a problem and she turns out to be the biggest problem and cost them the game. So I think being respectful is the way to go here. Alright. Need to find a home for 6 mana Lily. Yeah, maybe some like grindy mono blacklist or something. Pretty nice. This deck has problems. Vessi, you got problems with the amount of lands you're drawing. What the hell? You know, I do like draw 2 cards of a Sunfall. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. I'm brave. Yeah, go for it, man. Alright, we just gotta make some like really good efforts to get on the board now. Okay. Go for it, yeah. Go for the throw. They went for it. Literally. I like that this caretaker is indestructible. Feels pretty good. I'll just take it. Oh, still just drawing? Carrot cake. I feel like I could play this deck with 18 lands and it'd be fine. What the fuck? Maybe just the Overlord here. Okay. Sure. How many cards do I have left? 35. Yo, Victor, thank you to 55. Appreciate you. This is a fucking grind, though. Okay, no Arcfiend shenanigans, because that would be worse for me. Okay. I'm flying. You're flying. Overlord has wings. Go beans. Yeah, the wings, the wings. So we got beans, we got the fountain, we can make a fish. I think we're okay. Okay. It's fine. Easy. But now, like, that's where the now is where the struggle begins, right? Because now the Golgari player gets angry and is going to bring in every piece of enchantment hate on the planet. So now they get angry. I don't think Cease from Slumber is like the best card against him. Yeah, I think season should be a banger. Well, that's a first. That's a first. You're telling me we have no lands? Crazy. Alright, the Greed Lord enemy wants to do this. I'm doing that. The lands are not a problem. Never have. Okay. Sure. That kind of... Oh. Felt rough. It's a Snorsey. It's the Snores, of course. Been winning? Yeah, we've been winning. We've been winning. We're getting there. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. That Snores worked for us. Thanks for taking 8 damage. They're mad. Well, that always happens, Penguin. Like, that always happens. It's so hard to try and, like, assess a set without being able to realize, like, what the new meta looks like, you know? I didn't think that, you know, Bloombarrow cards look that strong either. Okay, how am I dealing with Shelly? This draws me a card. Yeah, no, yeah, of course, because, like, that's all you can compare it to, right? Like, it's hard to think what happens to the standard meta once rotation happens, so... You're swinging? God damn, okay. Chat, I need a little bit of something here. Whatever that might be. I'm fucking dying. Maybe I'll just set up Elspeth. Elspeth, I could maybe shove that 1/1 into the sky with lifelink and see if I can outlife Shelly a little bit. Give Shelly flying a paw patch it. Nah, because I'm still dying to that 6/6 then. So... can't really afford to do that. It's a really dope idea for sure. Very creative. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna help us out much. I will try. Paw patch is too nice on their thingy right now. Okay, that's fine. The model deck you played looked pretty fun. It was a lot of fun to play. It did pretty good too. Like 3-0 was very impressive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with Annex. Just try to like prevent him from getting more cards here. It's just Norse. So we're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for. It's getting a little spooky, guys. God, yeah, we needed that earlier, man. I'm balling. Goofing around. Opponent's like horse kind of won that game for us though. And absolutely. High risk, high reward. In that case, there was no reward, just high risk. Yeah, definitely gonna just remove that. It's always gonna be removed. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. Trying something a little bit different from what I would usually play. We'll see how if it keeps going, but it's fun. I'll shove it on my Mox field in a little bit. It was just somewhere in like a 5-0 league. So... Because their whole hand was probably go for throats. That's what I'm saying. Like, we hit their Kaito, we hit their Mastermind, their whole hand was removal, and they were just like already just not down to do that, and they conceded. Because if you had any creatures there, I feel like you wouldn't have conceded. Mostly just been like 2 cut downs, 2 go for throats or something. Man, that felt good though. That was really nice. Yeah, I don't think they had a choice, right? Like, I think they just got cooked a little bit. I like the smites against him quite a lot. Yo, thank you for the raid. What's up, raiders? It's a little expensive, this one. I could see, like, you know, Paw Patch. See Beza. Elspeth's always like, Planeswalker against the mirror are always like an awkward thing because they can just fly over so easily. It's very kind. Alright, I think... I mean, I could still see Beza. Is this too much? I'm gonna go Beza. Okay. Sneap. I like this. This deck can give you such gorgeous, gorgeous hands. Nah, she really ate with this one, Ryan. It's Brittany. I mean, always eats. Well, what do you want to pick your poison, you know? Is it caretakers or is it beans? It was beans. Might have another way to interact with our stuff. Hi, I appreciate that. Thanks for enjoying the decks. I already have one though. Yeah, I'll just... You hate that art for the rest? It's definitely my least favorite out of like all the rests available in Arena, at least. I like the setup that Caretakers gives. So we're just gonna do Caretaker. Seems to be like the most efficient. I can like, you know, go to like the next level and also seize the Preacher. The Boomer, the Boomer to rest. I don't know, like there's just so much better out there, you know? There is just so much better out there. Alright, well this is just waiting for a sunfall to happen. Your driving list is all punk and metal plus Britney's greatest hits. As you should, as you should. No, I fucking believe you. Like, it's bangers, you know, it's bangers. I just know I'm gonna get countered. It's not gonna be cute. Yikes. Not even a land. I think I would have just like Sunfall there if I could have. Would have just gone for it, you know? Are they considering Tishana? Oh, interesting. Shutting down my bean trigger. Okay. I just gotta like get myself to... This is kind of ass. Yeah, like there was no way for them to know that I didn't have a land, but... I don't hate it though, like... If they have a counterspell, that Tishana makes a lot of sense. So... Or like they're gonna draw into it anyways. I think... If they have it... Because my only out right now kind of is a counterspell, so... Or a, you know, a Sunfall, so I'm gonna have to try. This is why I have Smites in this deck, because Smite is just a really efficient way of dealing with the curiosities. Oh, okay, okay, chill, chill. Yeah, I mean, I still stand behind, like, the way we boarded this, I think. Maybe one season? A little bit extra? The... God, I forget the name of the Mystery Booster 2? Were they going for, like, quite a bit? Yeah. The nostalgia. Alright, we have our good friend Triple Fountain Port with us again. What a moment. Sure. Gonna have to try something here. Overlord? Please do not counter my dude. Oh my god, my dude's countered. Those were two devastating counter spells. Fucking hell. That was really bad. Really bad, chat. Yeah, here comes the flood. Play this banger here, too. That feels like a Kaito setup or something. Yeah, you know, it happens sometimes. All right. If this isn't third spell stutter, I would have just cried. I feel like that was decent value. Is we died? In Fountain Port we trust? Surely? Oh my god, it's looking real bad though, I won't lie to you. Pioneer used to be my favorite format. I played it a lot in the past. It just fell off for me. It just fell off for me hard with all the like garbage, like Amalia and all that stuff. Amalia, Green Karn, and whatever other combo under the sun they ended up working with there. But that could be a banger. I can pay. If they spell stutter me, I can pay. I'll copy a little wabbit. Mastermind. You think Pio is great and diverse? I feel like Pioneer is just standard plus nowadays, which for me is not worth playing. I'd rather play the real thing. That's my greatest problem with Pioneer nowadays, is that it's basically just like standard with a couple of cards. It's lost its identity of what it means to play Pioneer, you know? It's just gone. Standard has been like power crept so much that like Pioneer doesn't really... The older cards that make Pioneer don't really hold up that much anymore. Yeah, it's just it's like standard with a few extra cards in there, which does not really excite me. Especially with like no competitive reasons to play the format or anything. It kind of like feels wacky. You're fucking joking. These Tishanas? Bruh. Wow. I can just go again, right? That works. Yeah, artifact creature or planeswalker. Damn you, Tishana. Yeah, we can, but... Next turn might hurt. Yeah, want to see me do it again? Okay. Card in hand is Curiosity. They didn't want Anoint. Holy fuck. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Hopefully draw Sunfall. Nope. If I want to play it safe, I just swing like this, I think. Okay, because they could always like have removal plus like swing with the things and then you're kind of cooked, right? This idea behind holding back there with two of the creatures, because then I need to find like double removal. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, if this is Kaito, I'm still screwed. Oh man, would have been nice to have that. Come on. Come on. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, control doesn't have turns. They just have responses. It's true. But I do what I do like about this deck is that it at least tries to like finish up the game like relatively quickly. Like you can have pretty aggressive moments going for you, which I really like. I kind of need to be on green with this one. Okay. Ortsov Night Pile. Remove. Get lost stonks through the fucking roof. We love to see it. Let's go, baby. Gonna get that Overlord. So nasty. Like, Overlord is such a busted card. It's unreal. You save Get Lost for the Demon? No, I don't think it's correct to save Get Lost for the Demon at all. Like, whenever you're playing a mid-range deck, or especially like when you're playing slower decks, you just want to be like respectful as fuck of anybody that, or anything that can gain like cards, right? Like a lot of, you win games by just outvaluing your opponent with card advantage whenever you're playing slower decks. So whatever you can do to stop card advantage is definitely like a very nice trick to work with whenever you're playing these types of decks. Card advantage is king. Like that's how in the long run you're going to win games. And obviously you have like the you know, the aggro decks that are like, okay, we don't care about card advantage, we just want to go fast, and that's kind of how you can go through it. But in standard, card advantage is on top right now. Let's do the Fountain Pour draw. This is going to be a devastating Sunfall for them. Put a counter on the Slasher. Yeah, which is just, you know, a little bit of a error. It's happened. I've done it a couple times myself, you know. Thanks for the elaboration. I mean, you got it, bestie. Like, mid-range is just, like I said, all about outvaluing your opponent, and like card advantage is just the best way to do that in Magic. I feel like I need to be respectful and hold the cease from slumber. Like obviously I could try to maybe set this up if it swings. Maybe I will do that though still. Okay. Yeah, they're all about... It's like the Oops All combo deck, I think. The Commander at Home was really fun. Definitely check out the episode that I was on. It was great. It's really fun. You think Magic players will move away from heavy removal? No. No, like this is what I talk about nearly like every stream. It's impossible because the entirety, like in standard, if you don't have like 10 plus pieces of removal, you're gonna lose to turn 1 Heartfire Hero, turn 2 Manifold Mouse, turn 3 whatever, like Monstrous Rage, Pump Effects, Karen, like Throw Effect with the Cell Sword, like you name it. It's that oppressive like curve that's basically forcing everybody that wants to survive to play a ton of removal. So no, unless mono red gets answered, I don't think there's ever going to be any less removal in standard. You just gotta, like, you just die. You just die to those mice cards if you don't respect them. Karen is a screaming nemesis. Yeah, the prowess is just too oppressive. It's just forcing people to just, you know, like I had it just now. I was playing, what deck were we playing? The Junt deck? We're playing Junt mid-range earlier. I couldn't manage to find my removal. I was dead on turn 3, and it was just like average stuff. No leyline shenanigans. Nothing. Just Heartfire Hero, Manifold Mouse, Monstrous Rage. I died. Like, it's not chill. So unless they find a way to answer that and make it so that turn 3 kills are less consistent in mono red aggro, yeah, there's not much you can do. Are we dead? No. I doubt they play, shit sheltered. Hold on a second. Can't really deal with that. Yeah, like Leyline was like fun in best of one shenanigans, but like, you know. It just doesn't, like, it's just, yeah. Let me go to this thing. Get some flyers in play here, might as well. No, you know, yeah, I like that's the thing too. Like, what piece do you ban, right? I think if you were to ban one card from red aggro to like try and nerf it, I think you're either A, looking at like Monstrous Rage, or B, Manifold Mouse. I think those are kind of the only things that you can maybe think about. But not sure. All right, we got there. No, I don't think anything in Standard should be banned. I think Standard is super, like, diverse, right? I think Standard is still, like, healthy enough. I mean, there are so many, like, decks viable right now. Like, for any like, archetype, any, like, strategy, you know, you could play something and win a tournament within Standard, which is the sign of a healthy format. Now, it might be frustrating because there's this shitload of removal that gets, like, shoved into every deck, but it's still healthy. I mean, I said it earlier. We have 4 different versions of Selesnya that are actually playable in Standard right now. Aggro, Artifacts, Mid-Range, and now Control, which is the one that I'm playing. Like, that's wild. That's wild and, like, really cool. So yeah, Standard isn't in a bad spot, but it is in a frustrating one. And that's probably what most people dislike. The removal hate deck he poses hating hate. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say probably... No, just like the mirror mid-range with the curiosities. Probably. I feel like it just consistently performs the best, right? Like, despite being hated out so much, like, it's still winning challenges. Like, everybody knows... Like, it's kind of fucked when you know that you're going to be playing, like, a standard challenge or something, and you know that you're probably going to face, like, half your opponent's going to be on the mirror, and then still, with that knowledge, the mirror takes the victory. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, the deck is just so incredibly resilient. It does so much. It has perfect answers, perfect card draw. So yeah, real hard to try and, like, fight the mirror. I gotta get rid of this with Season of the Burrow. Doesn't do... Well, that's the thing with Dimir. It actually has a favored, like, matchup against the enchantment decks. The Zur stuff. If you check it, like, the competitive data, it's actually favored, which is messed up, but it is. Alright. Not by much, though. It's like maybe like a 55-45 at best, but it still wins. So, yeah, it's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked. Alright, let's deal with Alenda. So let's do this, this, and this. Oh no, those just... Hold on a second. Yes, that's fine. So exile Alenda, bring back Beans. Sorry, Queen. We love you, but we have to think about ourselves here. No, like I said, I don't believe that that something should happen to Okay, interesting. I don't believe that something should happen to the red aggro, but it is the reason why things are pretty oppressive right now. That's just a fact. I mean, it feels like a pretty decent target to exile. I get 3 Wabbits. Sure. Sets up my my caretaker talent, I guess. No, like I said, you saw it at the beginning of the stream when I was playing Junt. Like, I didn't have removal, I lost on turn 3. Like, that's it. That happens all the time. You wouldn't hate red getting nerfed a bit? Yeah, I mean... It is what it is. It is what it is. Sure, that's fair. Tenacity living up, yeah. No, I don't know. I don't think that, like... I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, remember when everybody was pissed at Kumano? I bet you miss Kumano now. No, I mean... Kumano would answer some very, very cool cards, right? Kumano would provide some good answers. Well, this can still get rid of a flyer, so maybe I'm supposed to pop etch the Tenacity. Bring back Anvil, real. Bring back Fable, real. Listen. If white can have Caretaker's Talent, if green can have Beans, if blue can have Curiosity, why shouldn't red get Fable? If black gets Unholy Annex, why shouldn't red get Fable? I don't... Like, argue with the wall. Argue with the wall, gamers. Seriously. Everybody's playing like 30 pieces of enchantment hate anyways. Everybody's like ramping up into the heavens with like Llanowar Elves and turn 3 Overlord of the Hauntwoods. What the hell does a little treasure token do? Am I right? Am I right, guys? There you go. TLDR. Bring Fable back. Brown is Riftcopter. Yeah, why the hell not? You know, either drift's coming up. Surely. Why the hell not? Just a simple little guy. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Nothing to worry about. Like... Mark my words, they'll power creep Copter and Ether Drift. That'd be sick. I mean, I'm sure they will, yeah, probably. Oh my god, this is the juiciest sunfall ever. Oh, whoa, they actually wanted to trade? That shocks me a little bit, not gonna lie to you. Alright, whatever, I'm still sunfalling. I actually was not expecting to trade on Alenda there. They got so close to the +5/+5. If they swung with the Restless Fortress, Alenda would have been like 9 power lifelink. Like, that would be really good for them. Surprising. Borhelion 3, yo. Greasefang players like shaking. Surely Greasefang isn't either. Is Greasefang in either drift? I don't know. Surely Greasefang's gotta be there. We're not going to talk about a whole set built around like vehicles and like races without Greasefang. They better not do that red dirty. They will be hearing from me. The homie Greasefang. Oh yeah, 10 power, whichever, whatever she gets, +1/+1, an additional +5. There you go. I should have just read the card. Don't mind me. But thanks for pointing it out, you're right. Greasefang Spark goes off as first vehicle planeswalker. I mean, hey, we have a fucking planeswalker with ninjutsu, so I guess I wouldn't rule it out. You're right. Then Izumi could bring a biker games to Bloomborough. That'd be dope. That'd be really cool. Could do a little bit of land destruction here if I'm feeling like it. Honestly, yeah, I do. Draw a card while I'm at it. Mice on bikes. Wasn't it like rats? There's rats in Bloomborough. It's mother. Discard. Okay. Alright, now we just have to clean this up. Alright. We have successfully taken control of the game. We did it. We survived to the late game. Now we win. We did it, kids. Don't think I'm at the risk of getting comboed out necessarily either. Yep. So decent thing to draw there. So I'll just destroy this guy. Alright, got through it. Slow and steady grind. Very slow, but steady. Because we don't even have any card advantage tools in here. We need to rip like 2 green to get to do an overlord. This is a mole. Alright, that might be fine. Was that like double green? I do need white. Hold on. Hi besties, we gaming tonight? Hell yeah, we are. We are doing fantastic right now with this Selesnya control deck. We're currently 7-1. It's going real well. Let's update the title here. Yeah, it's going real well. We also played a little bit of a Junt mid-range deck before that. That was a little bit worse, but not that much worse. We went 5-3. So yeah, no, we're doing good. Oh yeah, give me beans. Ginger ale is like fucking elite. That is definitely where it's at. Oof, Seeds from Slumber actually being pretty terrible here. Uh-oh. Beans? Vigilance kind of killing the whole deck here. Holy shit. Okay, we're just gonna have to get to season. At least we can still go over the Arcfiend, maybe. Oh shit. The spicy soda takes in the chat. Yeah, I feel like the Sentinel is going to cook me alive. Yeah, that's a lot. But I mean, I do have this coming up, so that's something. Least we can like seize the Arcfiend, get rid of a 6/6 for 2 mana, draw 2 cards. Now if that's not the definition of value, then I don't know what is. That's value. Yeah. So maybe we'll do Caretaker's Talent and crack the Carrot Cake. I guess it could also do like Get Lost or something. We do have to be a little bit mindful here because there is a really good chance we could fail ourselves if we have 4 card draw engines on the board going crazy. Double Beans, double Caretaker. Like, we might be putting ourselves in a little bit of trouble. We'll find out soon. I think I gotta remove that like this. Think of the value. No, I'm thinking about the value. I'm fully locked into the value. Especially against Golgari, like you gotta go crazy, surely. Oof, shouldered is not good news. Value maxing, yeah. Shelly. Nah, real Ryan, real. Getting her ass. We're jumping her. So, oh man. Fuck. Oh, I hate it. We have life gain. We have life gain. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Okay, and then we gotta like pump up this Caretaker talent and start like putting some pressure on them. It's gonna hurt. Oh, well, I think I'm very happy to see the double Get Lost here, so that's good. Start off at Get Lost. And then pump up the Jam. Or... yeah. This army of Arcfiends. Holy shit. Did you beat Fun Hater? Nah, Fun Hater got our ass. They ran like 4 Harvesters of Miseries against us. It was just too much. Unfortunately, we did lose to Fun Hater. But it also makes a lot of sense that Fun Hater would have 4 copies of Harvester of Misery in the deck. Or they just had 3 of them and they managed to find all 3. I'm not sure, but yeah. That was a lot. Okay, looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you craft Selesnya lands now, you can just go into like so many different avenues. You know, it's pretty decent color to invest in. I mean, then again, like I wouldn't say that Selesnya is really, you know, definitely making moves. Like it's kind of it. I'm not sure yet if Selesnya is here to stay or if it feels like a flavor of the month. But time will tell. Definitely feels like Selesnya has enough power behind it to stick around. Oh shit, chat with the fix. Let's go. Let's go, the lemon. Okay, so I'm actually tempted to set up the Caretaker's talent, but it's too risky, I think. Because if they have removal for this 1/1, then Glissa can take out my Caretaker, which is obviously not something that I would want to see. So I'm just going to hit him with the Carrot Cake. Okay. Wonder if I'm cool to keep this on top, or if I should have definitely like looked for a land. I think curving into Sunfall is pretty crucial here, but I do have the double scry from the Carrot Cake still, potentially. Okay. Def gotta deal with that. I'm just gonna deal with it, like, immediately. Okay. We're manifesting land of the top. Ooh. Remember that one game we had where Llanowar Elf soloed someone in the cookie deck? I remember, that was fucking great. True greatness. Yeah, this one was a bop. Oh man, I need to land. Come on now. Land, please. Yo. Yo, big if true. Let me get 1 point of damage in here. I still have a season of Burrow for the Ashlizzle, which I will take. For now, we Sunfall. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they're going well. They're going real well. We're 7-1 right now with Selesnya control. Oh, I'm feeling pretty good about the 8-1 too. Not to jinx myself, but yeah. It's a weird timeline we're in right now. Actively winning games. Tear asunder, thrown away on a carrot cake? Holy fuck, that's insane. Now they're throwing away Frillback? Unless they were really expecting Season of the Burrow, which... Oh wait, they didn't... They went after the token. Oh shit. Interesting. Well... Well, that just happened. I will remove that. land cursed forever. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. You just have to adapt to the land curse. That's what, as a fellow land cursed person, you just have to find a way to adapt, you know? I've learned that if I'm land cursed, the greatest thing that I can do... Do I want to protect this? No. The greatest thing that I can do is just throw lands out of my deck. Like, the more I'm screwed with finding lands, the less lands I put in my deck, the more I'll find. That's my solution always. If I'm screwed with 24 land decks, I go 18 lands and I draw lands again. That's how I... Like, you fight fire with fire. In order to break the curse, you gotta do some cursed shit. Treasure decks also works, yeah. Treasure deck... You can also make your own mana. But for me... It's been my my solution. Damn, dude, holy fuck. Can't believe they did that. My tinfoil, yeah, my tinfoil hat is thick. It's true. I wanted to exile Ecclesots though. I need to stick to that. Damn. I really was not expecting to lose my Elspeth there. I wasn't sure. Should have just thought more ahead, I guess. Or you guys also enjoy both Big Red and Control? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a Control enjoyer, but I am having a good time with this right now. Oh man, this is kind of... I'm just drawing so many lands right now. This is beyond fucked. Are times really that desperate? I think they are. Bring back my carrot cake. I guess. I guess anything that draws me things is fine. What the hell? What the hell? Really need like a Sunfall or... I don't know. Yeah, we need to sell at our retreat for sure. I know, like, I can't think about it because it's literally losing me the game right now. It's literally losing me the game right now, guys. So I was feeling really confident about this one. No longer is that true. And my fucking card advantage is gone. Another Arcfiend on top for them. Holy. Oh no, or no. We're ripping only lands on the top. Opponents ripping only Arcfiends. This is really upsetting. Shit. The Golgari might be one of the worst matchups for this deck, which kind of makes sense, you know, because of all their, like, their hatred for basically everything, but specifically enchantments. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. What is that? Arcfiend number... Aw, man. We're gonna need a Sunfall. That's what we're gonna need. Where's that going, face? Okay, how many sunfalls do we have left? 3 sunfalls. Okay, okay. Yeah, Golgari has everything they need to be haters. Yeah, I'm imagining like mulling that away. Alright, look at that. But I think I need to be even greedier with this. We're gonna start out with Overlord, I think. Oh shit. Cooking now, actually. No, I'm doing the classic strategies. I'm doing the classic control mate strategy where I'm like willing to commit to the board, right? They're like, all right, they're getting on the board. Surely you wouldn't sunfall your own Overlord. But in reality, I'm cool with it because I can make a pretty big token. I have 2 beans. So we will see. We will see. Okay, so if you don't do Arcfiend here, then you're gonna set up Ashlizzle, right? That's what I would expect. Nope, just weird sequencing. Okay, so they didn't keep Mosswood Dread Knight on top because I didn't think it was enough value, but you do keep the rest on top. Interesting. Anyways, Sunfall. Okay. It did the trick, chat. It did the trick. That's all we care about.